Hello everyone, you are welcome to today's class. So in this class, we want to look at another concept, that is value added tax. So this topic is the JS2 curriculum. We're going to look at that. So what is value added tax? So as you have seen on the board, value added tax, which is called VAT, is a tax levied on goods and services. So it is a consumption tax paid when goods are purchased or services are rendered. So that means that whether you are working with the government or you're not working with the government, whether you like it or not, you're going to pay tax to the government. So all the goods you are buying, you are paying tax on them because value added tax has been factored into the cost of the items you are buying, but majority of people don't know. As for instance, you went to the supermarket to buy something. So if you check the receipt given to you, see value added tax on it. You just see VAT. Then if you check your electricity bill or water bill, you also see VAT on that one as well. So anytime you are buying something, you are indirectly paying tax to the government or without knowing that you're paying tax. So that's what we want to do. How to calculate the tax is what we want to look at in this video. So it is expressed as a percentage of the total cost of a good or service. So it is currently in Nigeria, it is charged at the rate of 75% of the item you are buying, of the goods, even if it is service that you are rendering. If that service is being registered with the government, you have to pay tax. For example, you want to supply, you are an accountant, right? And you are a chartered accountant, you want to render service to a company, you want to go and audit their accounts. So the money they are going to give you, they are going to pay tax on that money. So that is value added tax for you. So for example, it is charged at a rate of 7.5% in Nigeria. Let's say for instance, we have a product that is cost 2,000 naira. 2,000 naira. The cost of the product is 2,000 naira. Now, this is not the amount the buyer will pay the seller. So the seller needs to calculate 7.5% of what? 2,000 naira. And that will be added to what the buyer would pay. So the first thing to do is to calculate 7.5% of 2,000 naira. So let's do that. 2,000 naira multiplied by 7.5. So let's have that, and that gives that gives 150 naira. So that gives 150 naira. So this 150 naira will now be added to 2,000 naira. That will give us 2,150 naira. So this is what the buyer will pay to the seller. So 2,150 naira. Now at the end of the day, the seller will keep the 2,000 naira, which is its own, while the 150 naira will not be remitted to the government. So that is how to calculate that. So we're going to look at examples on value added tax and how we can solve them. So that's what we're going to look at now. Alright, this is the first example. Abubakar bought a calculator for 2,000 naira. That's the cost of the calculator plus VAT. That is, this is not the amount Abubakar paid to the seller. That is, VAT will be added to it. So the rate of VAT is 7.5%. Calculate how much he paid for the calculator. So that's what we want to look at. So the first thing we're going to do here is to calculate the VAT. So the VAT here will then be will be equals to 7.5% of 2,000 naira. Right? So 0 cancel what? 0. So that gives, so this gives 15. That gives 150 naira, right? So total cost of calculator. So cost of calculator now. Calculator will then be 2,000 naira plus VAT. What's the VAT? 150 naira. So that gives us 2,150 naira. So how much did he pay? So he paid, Abubakar paid 2,150 naira for the what? For the calculator. So that's the first example that we have on it. So you can see this is very straightforward. You just need to calculate the VAT that we paid on it. So which means the seller will remit 150 naira to the government and keep his what? 2,000 naira. So that's the first example. Let's look at the second example. So this is example 2. Mr. Ajani bought a video game for his son Abdullah at 225,750 naira. So including VAT, that is, this amount, VAT is included in it. There is VAT in this amount here. So of 7.5, that is 7.5% of VAT is here. Calculate what? A, the cost of the video game without VAT. And without having VAT, so what will be the cost of the video game? Then B, calculate the VAT itself. So if we want to solve this, right? So let's solve it. For A, so let the cost of the card, you can say let the cost of the video game without VAT be X. That is X. We want it to be X, right? So which means this cost here, if the cost of the game is X, that means 7, the VAT on it, because this one is included by it, means cost plus VAT equals to what? 225,750. That is, the cost of the game plus VAT is equal to this. That's what this one means. So now what we're going to do is, and VAT is 7.5% of X. So let's continue from here. I hope this is very clear to you, this aspect. So once you're able to get this, that the cost of the video game plus VAT gives this, right? Now, let's now look at X plus VAT. How do we calculate VAT? That is 7.5% of the cost. That is 7.5 over 100 times what? X. Gives us 225,750 naira, right? So let's have this. Let's cross here. You can see this. You can't cross multiply here. What you can do here is to have X plus then 7.5 divided by 100. 7.5 divided by 100 will give you 0.075x equals to 225,750. So now when you have these together, this will give you 1.075x equals to what? 225,750. I hope I'm making sense. So it is x that we're looking for here. So divide both sides by what? 1.075 divided by what? 1.075. So this cancels this. Then our x will then be 225,750 divided by 1.075, and that gives us 210 what? Thousand naira. That means the cost, that is, therefore, the cost of the video game without VAT is 210,000 naira. So that is that. Hope this is very clear. So it's just for interpretation that matters. So it's interpretation that matters a lot. So then B asks us to find the VAT. So having known the cost without the VAT, and the cost with the VAT is this one. So that means VAT will then be the cost with the VAT minus this. So that will be what? 225,750 minus what? 210,000. So that gives us, you can do that, that's the first method. Okay, that's 225,750 minus 210. So that gives us 15,750. We can also confirm this by doing this. We can confirm this by finding it using this. Because VAT is the 7.5% of what? Of the cost, which is 210. 210. So 0 cancels 0. So let's multiply this and see what we're going to get. So that is going to have 7.5 times 2100. So that gives us 15,750, which is the same thing with what we have here. How this is very clear, right? So if that is the case, so we have concluded that the VAT, therefore, the VAT is 15,750. Whichever method you use, you're going to get the same answer. And that is that on this. So that is that on VAT in this video. So we'll look at electricity bill in the next video. If you are new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe and make sure you turn on your notification bell. So anytime I release videos like this, you'll be able to get the instant notification of it and benefit from it. And don't forget to share the videos with your loved ones. And if you want to participate in our programs, our subscription program, so just put it in the comment section and we'll get back to you. What do we do there? You have access to our videos based on your class. So after watching the videos, you're going to have tests that will test you whether you have understood the concept or not. Then secondly, after that, you get correction to the test. So look at to see your mistakes, then so that you can correct it next time you have such question. The other thing, we also have live classes that will help you to have access to the teachers, to other teachers and me too. So to ask questions that are bothering you or in other topics that you have. So that one comes off once in a week. So that is the end of this video. We'll meet in the next video. Bye for now.